Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Oscar, and today we're going to be talking about an interesting, I guess you could say an interesting chip that I got in the mail. I believe it was last week or the week before. So, a little bit of an interesting story. I'm trying to actually figure out if this chip is from one place, another place, or another place. Because there's like 3 different possibilities where this chip could actually be from. So I'm trying to do some research. Chip guide does say one thing, another source says something else, and then there's an even third source. So, like I said, currently trying to do some research on this, but I wanted to make this video. Hopefully, maybe you guys can have some information or maybe some leads as to where this chip is actually from. So, let me show you. It's gonna be this NSTRK, and it is a $5 TRK. And yeah, so I guess the reason to make the video, like I said, there's like 3 different places where this place is being said where it's from. So obviously it's an NS chip. As far as the TRK records and a little sheet that I got included with it says that the chips were ordered and shipped to someone named W.D. Shoulders, who lived here in Las Vegas. Now, if I look up W.D. Shoulders, there's obviously no one, at least on Google, when you type in W.D. Shoulders, nothing easily pops up. And there was an address on the order card that I did get, which I'll have to double check and find out, but I did look that address up, and it's a small house here in Vegas. It's like a single-story house, probably built in the 40s or 50s, considering the chips were ordered in 51. Now, the interesting thing is, who is W.D. Shoulders and why did he order chips with the initials or the monogram NS on them? And being that these are $5 chips, I don't believe there are any other NS chips out there. Let's say like a 1, a 25, any fractionals or anything like that. So it's interesting. This chip, the NS5, is the only, at least, NS chip that we've been able to find so far. And like I said, it says that it was ordered for W.D. Shoulders in 1951. Now on Chip Guide, this says that it is a part of the Lyon Hotel that was in Yerington, which Yerington, if we look at Google Maps, says Yerington is about a 5.5, 6 hour drive from Vegas. And that would be an interesting thing as to why the chips would have been ordered to Vegas, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if these were actually used at the Lyon Hotel. That's what Chip Guide says. There was another source that said that let's see, let me pull up the eBay listing. There was an eBay listing for these. Okay, so as I was saying, there was an eBay listing for a rack of these. Title says 1951 Neighbors / Shoulders Casino Poker Chip Las Vegas. Had El Rancho question mark in parentheses. And in the description it says that there's a TR King order card which lists W.D. Shoulders of Las Vegas as the original buyer, February in 51. Shoulders, I was told by an experienced chip collector, his name is listed in the phone directory and gives the El Cortez as his address. It's believed he ran the poker game at the El Cortez, may have operated a poker game at the El Cortez in Vegas, and it's believed the NS is Neighbors / Shoulders, some possible partnership. So, that's a possibility. Although the game, or the I guess you could say, game that was at the El Cortez is very similar to what sounds like the WMK William M. Critter or William Bill Critter TRKs that the El Cortez had, the 5, the 1, and the 25. So maybe there was a little mix up there, but I don't know, it could be a possibility that Mr. Shoulders did have a little poker game at the El Cortez as well. So it says also in the description, neighbors once owned the Lyon Hotel in Yerington. Chips there were stamped DSN for Donna's neighbors, and there's 100 NS chips, 1 DSN chip. There's no other NS chips, but yeah, so it's interesting. Like I said, I want to figure out where exactly this chip is from, because like I said, there's two or three different leads or stories that I'm trying to follow. And I mean, the neighbor's shoulders does make sense as to the NS, but why were the chips shipped to Vegas, but the place that they could have been used was in Yerington, or they were used here in Vegas at the Cortez? So pretty interesting. I know Chip Guide does say they're a part of the Lyon Hotel, but I'd kind of like a little bit of more of an explanation. I did try to do a tiny bit of little research, but I wasn't able to find anything as far as WD shoulders or Dawn neighbors as far as the Yerington history. I also did try Lyon Hotel history on Google. Wasn't able to find anything like that. Haven't really tried any book databases or anything like that as far as history wise. So like I said, it could be interesting. There could be something in the gaming table. I don't have a copy of that, so maybe gaming table says they were used in Vegas, but it doesn't have a specific place that they were used. Maybe, I don't know, if they were used at the El Cortez, then that's awesome because it's old school El Cortez stuff. But all I know is that they're heavy, 12 grams a chip, and I don't know, it's a pretty cool hot stamp. This is one of the first, I guess, TRK chips. You probably won't be able to see it on camera, but it sparkles when I rotate it in the correct light. But for some reason, I don't know, I don't think it shows on camera, but it does sparkle quite a bit. Like I said, I'm not sure if the sparkling in the chip is the lead content mixed in with the actual material of the chip, which probably could be. First time I've ever seen that on chips. So pretty interesting chip. Just wanted to share it with you guys, get your guys' feedback on it. Maybe you guys know a little bit more about it. If you do, that'd be awesome. Let me know. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, or if you guys kind of want to be a part of the little exploration of this, that'd be awesome. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, put any comments down below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And it's been Oscar, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me.